A couple of weeks ago, I was casually scrolling through YouTube Shorts when I stumbled upon this video. It was an AI-generated animated story short, but what instantly caught my eye was the 8 million views it had. Naturally, I checked out the channel and saw that it was only 3 months old, yet already had over 100,000 subscribers with just 26 videos. Even more impressive, I found another channel making the exact same kind of videos. They started 5 months ago and have skyrocketed to 460,000 subscribers with only 26 videos. These YouTube shorts are absolutely blowing up right now. But you know what's wild? They're fully AI generated and super easy to make. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through how to create these animated videos yourself and start your own faceless YouTube channel. But before we dive in, let's take a look at one of their most viral videos. Alex often bullied other kids. His parents were constantly called to the school. Both parents worked full-time jobs and couldn't afford to miss work frequently. As you can see, these videos are pretty simple. They're made up of a few key parts: a story with a moral or lesson, an AI voiceover, AI-generated visuals, background music, and captions. Let's begin with the most crucial element, the story. The quality of the story is what will make or break your video going viral. Luckily, I've got 2 fantastic ways to come up with these stories right now. The first method is to head over to Pinterest and search for short story with a moral. These videos always wrap up with a lesson, and you'll find plenty of inspiration for your own stories there. The second method is to use ChatGPT. I've crafted a detailed prompt that spits out high-quality scripts with a strong story and a clear moral or lesson at the end. All you need to do is copy this prompt, paste it into ChatGPT, and you'll have a perfect script for your video. Next up, you'll want Disney Pixar-style images that match your script. The best tool for generating these visuals is Leonardo AI. It's a top-notch AI image generator, and they offer a free plan that gives you 150 credits every day, more than enough for creating these videos. The best part is that Leonardo AI has a specific image model trained in exactly the style we need, the 3D animation style model. By using this model, you're guaranteed to get the perfect images for your videos. I've linked Leonardo AI, along with all the other tools I mention, in the description of this video. Of course, you'll need to create detailed prompts that match your script. If you look at the example channels, they're using tons of different images, usually 1 per second, so you'll need a lot of prompts. Manually generating each prompt would be a time sink, but don't worry. I've developed a powerful prompt for ChatGPT that will automatically generate the AI image prompts for you in just seconds. As you can see, this is one serious prompt. It took me a solid 4 hours to create. Coincidentally, that's the exact same amount of time between me telling my ex, "I love you," and her replying, "I think we should break up." But hey, this prompt is going to save you a lot of time. Just paste your script at the end of the prompt and hit enter. You'll get all the image prompts you need for Leonardo in just a few seconds. If you find this helpful and want to see more tricks like these, it would mean a lot if you liked the video and subscribed to my channel. Thanks in advance. Now, to use Leonardo, go to the Fune Models section in the left menu, then select the 3D animation style model. If you're on the free plan, I recommend turning off the alchemy setting. This lowers the image quality a bit, but it also makes the images 4 times cheaper to generate. Once you've done that, head back to ChatGPT, copy the first prompt, paste it into Leonardo, and hit generate. You'll see Leonardo spit out the exact images you need. Just repeat this process for the rest of your prompts. You might have to tweak 1 or 2, but 9 out of 10 images will come out just right. In the example videos, they also use a subtle AI-generated video version of these images. Leonardo can handle that too. Once you've selected the images you want to use, click on one and choose the Image to Motion feature. Set the motion strength to 1 or 2 and hit generate. If you go above 2, the result might not look so smooth. But with this feature, you'll create high-quality animation scenes in no time. Once that's done, download your videos and images. Before we start editing everything together, you'll need a voiceover. I highly recommend ElevenLabs. It's hands down the most realistic AI voiceover software available. They even offer a free plan with 10 minutes of voice generation per month, which is more than enough for these short videos. Here's how to use it. Head to Voices on the left menu, then go to Library. You'll find thousands of high-quality voices to choose from. For these types of videos, I suggest setting the language to English, the age to middle-aged, and the gender to male. These voices fit perfectly for this kind of content, unlike my dating life, where nothing seems to fit at all. Once you've found a voice you like, go to Speech, paste in your script, and hit Generate. Now, you're all set to pull everything together in an editing software. I strongly recommend using CapCut. It's free, super user-friendly, and unlike my search history, it won't make you feel awkward. Here's the workflow. Upload your images, videos, and voiceover. Start by adding the voiceover to the editing timeline first. Since you're making short-form content, you'll want to keep the video engaging and fast-paced. Attention spans are short these days, so your video needs to move quickly. Here's how to make that happen. Cut out any silences or pauses in the voiceover. Position your timing bar at the start of a silence, click the split button on the left side to split the voiceover, and remove the gap by dragging the clips together. Repeat this for all the silences. Now, bring in your first clip onto the timeline. But before you add the rest, go to Aspect Ratio and set it to 9:16. That's the ratio you need for shorts or TikToks. If the clip doesn't fill the entire screen, no worries. Just enlarge it so it covers the frame. Then listen to the voiceover and pause at the right moments to cut the clip and switch scenes. Repeat this process for the remaining clips. Once you've got all your clips on the timeline, things are looking good. But we're still missing a couple of key elements. In the example videos, they often use a slight zoom-in effect and a pull-in transition between each clip. This adds a lot to the video's engagement. Here's how you can do that in CapCut. Place the timing bar at the start of the first clip and select it. On the right, you'll see the video settings. Add a transform keyframe at the start of the clip to lock its position and size. Move the timing bar to the end of the clip and add another keyframe. Increase the scale settings for the second keyframe by 10 to 20%. This will create a smooth zoom-in effect as the video progresses. It's like zooming in slowly on something, though I wouldn't know anything about peeking into neighbors' windows. Simply do this for each clip. Add a keyframe at the start and end, and increase the scale by 10 to 20%. If you've done it right, your video will look much more dynamic and engaging. Now let's add a pull-in transition. Go to Transitions at the top left of the screen and search for Pull-in. Drag the pull-in transition and drop it between each clip. It's that simple. This will give your video a smooth, professional look with seamless transitions between every scene. The only thing left is background music. For that, I recommend Epidemic Sound. They have one of the largest libraries of high-quality, copyright-free music. But if you're looking for something free, YouTube's audio library is a great alternative. Here's how to access YouTube's audio library. Log into YouTube, go to YouTube Studio, and scroll down to find the audio library on the left. Search for a piano track or something that matches the mood of your video. Once you find a track you like, download it and import it into CapCut. After importing, adjust the background music to blend with your video. Make sure it supports the voiceover without overpowering it. Now, your video is almost ready. Drag the music onto the editing timeline and once it's in place, lower the volume to around -10 using the volume slider in the top right corner. This will make sure the music sits nicely under the voiceover without being too loud. Next, let's add captions. Go to Text in the top left and select Auto Captions. Click Generate, and CapCut will automatically create captions from your voiceover. Once the captions are generated, you'll need to tweak them. Start by dragging the captions to the center of the screen. With the Apply to All feature automatically enabled, any changes you make to one caption will apply to the rest. To make the captions more engaging, break them up a bit. Right now, each caption might have about 10 words, which can be overwhelming. Try to limit each caption to just 3 to 4 words. Here's how. Go to Captions in the top right corner. You'll see a list of all the caption elements. Place your cursor where you want to split the caption, then hit Enter. This will break it into smaller, more digestible parts. Do this for all the captions so they're easier to follow. Lastly, customize the font and design to match your video's theme. Play around with the text style, color, and background to make the captions stand out. Once you're happy with the adjustments, you're done. Now, let's check out the final result. Here's an example.
Tommy loved building towers with blocks. Every day, he'd stack them higher and higher. His dad often asked, "Why do you build them so tall?" Tommy just shrugged. "I want to see how high I can go." But one day, the tower collapsed. Tommy stared at the blocks scattered on the floor. His dad sat beside him and said, "Well, you learned something today, didn't you?"
As you can see, these videos are incredibly easy to make using the method I've shown you. I strongly recommend trying out my ChatGPT prompts to speed up the process. And if you enjoyed this tutorial, it would really help if you like this video and subscribe to my channel. See you next time, unless my terrible jokes finally get me in trouble.